So you are welcome to my channel. Today we want to look at how to soak your feet in water. How I do it. Because in one of these life outings, I taught us how I battled with athlete's foot. Your feet, yes, is one of the most important places to pay attention as you age. And so one of the things that I began to learn to do occasionally is soaking the feet as a way of preventing a reoccurrence, because it is always better to prevent a disease than to start to manage it. And so we go and look at that short video on how I do it. Although there are 3 essential oils in that particular, trying to manage or treat the athlete's foot, the best oil that gave the final result was tea tree essential oil, dropping with sea salt, soaking for 30 minutes, as you can see. But in the absence of that oil, you can also make use of other oils, which also gives you different results. Oils like lemon oil, occasionally, helps to relieve things like stress. It does a lot, reducing inflammations. But in this particular one, I made use of mint oil. It is also one of the, antifungal oils that you can use in the absence of tea tree oil. This is just for general boosting of immunity and then cleaning the feet and then, keeping it neat and preventing such things like foot-related problems. It also helps to keep, proper blood circulation. As a matter of fact, it helps you detox. Yes, immediately you start it, sometimes you feel like you want to urinate. That's a good sign. Though you were not feeling like that before, but by the time you put your feet inside the water, you start, after a short time, feel like you want to urinate. So mint oil is the one used in this particular video. Let's watch that video. So here is the basin of the water. Usually boiled water, as you can see, the water is boiled, mixing with cold water to ensure that it doesn't burn. It doesn't have to be too hot. Make it warm a bit so that you won't feel hot. Then this is the sea salt. You can see it, about 2 tablespoonfuls. That's sea salt. Some people make use of normal salt, but if you have sea salt, it is best and it is better even because of its nutrients. And so add it into the basin. Ensure you use stainless basin. That's what I use, not plastic. I don't like using plastic for therapies such as this. And so after adding those, look at the mint oil, the mint essential oil. At other times, you can use other oils that are good, depending on what result you want to get. But this time around, just to refresh the feet, prevent, such occurrences in the feet, and then reduce stress. It does several other things, and then reduce toxins too. That is one of the effects of mint oil. So I just add it. You can see it doesn't have to be too much, just few drops. And then after that, the next is you soak your, after doing it, just soak your already washed feet. Just after, you have to mix it, ensure that the sea salt is a little bit mixed. You put your feet already washed, slightly washed, so that you don't put dirty feet with sand. So you put it in the water, as you can see. It doesn't have to be too hot, and it has to stay in this water for 30 minutes minimum. 35 is okay, but don't try to make it 5 or 10 minutes. It's better you don't even do it at all than to do, because the moment you put your leg inside this water, germs are already running out of your body. As a matter of fact, after doing it, you're going to feel better. You're going to feel better. And so it's time to wash the leg now. Wash it. So this is exactly what, after doing it, look at, you take your sponge and give it a good wash. Depending on how you do your own. Keep all the things you want to use around. Unless you have errand person to be running around. Keep your sponge, keep your soap, keep everything around you, your towel and everything, and then you start to wash the leg. Give it a good wash. It's just like you want to give your feet a treat. Look at, some people don't even pay attention. They don't wash. I was like that before. You won't wash it. They won't wash it. They won't wash they won't wash the feet. Sometimes when we are kids, you just have your bath and you didn't even bother to wash your feet. It's when you get to school or your mom at home notices that your feet, they are dirty, and you claim you had taken your bath. And that is actually the most important place to pay attention, as you can see. Wash it. Give it a good wash. Wash it. After washing it, you rinse. Look at it. It depends on your soap. You know, I don't use synthetic chemical-laden soaps. So you wash it. Another thing is, some people get someone to wash it for them, to clean their feet. They can get someone to pay the person to do it. Yes, manicure, pedicure. But in the absence of all of that, you can do it at home. It helps to boost immunity. Wash it. That's what I do. I do it myself. I don't call anybody to wash my feet for me. But as time goes on, if I can pay for someone to do it, that would be great. I think that would be very interesting too. But in the absence of that, no excuse. You don't have excuse why you won't stay healthy. You don't need to pay. You take up the towel and start to clean the feet. Clean in between. Clean, give it a very good clean. You can see. Clean it thoroughly. Ensure that it's so clean. And usually you can do it anywhere if you want to do it outside, but I prefer to do it in the toilet, where I will almost have my bath immediately, because this bathing is just foot bath, I call it. So after the foot bath, it will be best to go for the real bath. It's not real bath, so that you can give your entire body the cleaning that it deserves. Look at, there is a special mixing of see, this oil is shea butter with cold pressed coconut oil and moringa seed oil, a little bit of moringa seed oil. I think I added a little bit of few drops of rose hip and vanilla, just little, very little, but basically it's cold pressed coconut oil, shea butter, and then few drops of moringa oil. That is what you see me massaging there, massaging on the feet. By the time this massage is done, a lot of germs will have gone out of the body. If you have not been sleeping, you will feel refreshed. You feel, in fact, it's something that is worth doing, but because of the time it consumes, because of, you have to get the water, do this, wash the feet, and it's not our way. It's not our life. All this paying special attention to the feet, it's not what we do. And so we just started doing it to improve our health.